know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm time to bring the bass bird.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville, the whole of downtown Nashville. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. A lot has changed since these two met in Super Bowl 34, and off we go between the Rams and Titans. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
What? My 20. My 54. You got nothing there. You got nothing.
On first down, it's gone. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
A first down run there for Gurley, but nothing opening up as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Maverick. General West.
Out of the gun. Gone. Steps away to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Check.
Gone. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Here's Gone. And got a man. It's Woods. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time. And now it's 1st and 10. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
2nd and 5 now. Goff, flush to his right, keeps himself upright. And his throw here is incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that, and even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Goff. And that is incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. That's to his running back, complete. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. On 1st and goal, Gurley. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal. Blitz coming, and down he goes. J.R. Brown coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. He can run, diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turnover as the defense will get it at the 20-yard line. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
So don't say 6-6. Pull it high.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Ready, break.
Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch.
Hey, Alpha.
Hey, here I come. Here I come.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. It's caught. Humphries. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Ready. 10-2 stop.
I got it.
61, matchbox lights.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. He gets it to Humphries. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Greystone travels.
Hey, let's get in them holes. Say it.
Get it.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Out to the right to Humphries. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Tannehill in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
At the 17-yard line.
On the
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Topper!
Watch the shit. Hey.
Ready?
Here's Tannehill. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half. One that's featured under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Clay Matthews adding another sack to his impressive NFL resume. Here we go on 4. Tannehill. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Value 3.
Mike 54.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. He'll let this go for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. A shotgun snap for Gone. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. Goff now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Now it's Gone. They'll find Everett there, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Goff throwing again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Derrick Henry. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Push him smooth. Push him back. Go.
Tannehill. Quick hitter here. It's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Play action. It's Tannehill. Well, this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off at the 40. Then he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now gone. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Goff. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there. 3rd and long. It's gone. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 16-yard touchdown. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Zerline good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
They're running it. Twist.
Let's go.
Just beating the play clock now. It's Tannehill. Got a man. It's Brown. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Tannehill now. 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Tannehill sets up the screen to Lewis. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught inside the 5.
Come on, fellas.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Titans have taken the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back quick, fast, and in a hurry and put it in the end zone.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Going out.
Tackle. Kill. 6-6. Pull it high.
Now Gurley. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Let's go.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Jump.
They'll run on first down. Brown. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's second and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Here's Gurley. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Third and 2, gone. Now that'll be caught by Cup. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here, second and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third and goal now in a one-score game. They'll look to throw, and he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. From a yard out, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here. But if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Get ready. Get ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Now gone, and they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Value three.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. There's Gall. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 21. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Good one, boy. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, 20. Take me out. Here we go. Okay.
Goff with a kneel down here, and that should put a conclusion to this one. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Nashville.
It's a lot of money.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the New York Jets. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now Goff on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. After the sack on first down, Goff under pressure again, and down he goes again. Avery Williamson in there to drop him at sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. Goff. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Looking to throw on second down. Gone. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Goff now looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. The try here for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, Rams nothing.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Cut. Whip. Watch the whip. Slam.
Goff on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And some Todd Gurley. Wave goodbye. The 40. The 20. 10. Touchdown, LA. Todd Gurley. An 80-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Darnold from the gun. He's got Herndon, his tight end. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. Back to throw, Darnold. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Orbit.
Check motion.
On 1st down, Darnold. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
He's checking. Crash.
Hey, Charlie.
Darnold to throw again. On the catch, it's Crowder. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. To the air again, Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald with a sack. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Check Mike 54. Better bring it.
They're going to go. It's Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Rip left. Check 37. Check.
Shift. Watch the shift.
No. Off. Alert flare. Kill.
They try right side here. Gurley. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 7-7, our score after 1.
Check nine. He goes tonight. 180.
Watch 54. Hey. 25. Check 25. Watch.
Go.
Watch the 20.
Now it's Gurley. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
Watch twist.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Gurley's got the 1st down and then some. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Rams have taken the lead. Zerline now for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
On second and a couple, Darnold. And Anderson's got it. 30. 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson, 67 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 3. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 and about the 21-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Check 50, check 50. Out, 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 out.
They run, it's Gurley. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, let him give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
You don't see me in your nightmare, son. You don't see me in your nightmare. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Gurley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9. Gone. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They go play action here on first down.
What I'm talking about, boy.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. To try again after the sack. Goff. That's complete to his tight end Higbee. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Goff on third down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. On first and 10, gone. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Goff in the offense with a first and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. C.J. Mosley able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Goff. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Goff. Then he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Get that ball. Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Check line 54. Line 54. Lady. Ball. 54. Here we go. Mike 54. Mike 54. Mike 54.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
It leads to 2nd and
10. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Check that out. Here we go.
Darnold now to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they've burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
From the 29, Darnold. Dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. Incomplete. Almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Check 24. Check 24. Kill. Hey, turn it up. I got motion.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Flush to his right. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
And they are going for it. Darnold under pressure now. Darnold, and he goes down. Aaron Donald. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Break it. Go. 180. 54 miles. They gonna need some therapy after this.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Watch out.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Check.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Value 1. Check. Crunch. Hey, watch that. Shell.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Jenkins in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal.
SOS.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Check 4, check 4. Switch. Man, 80. Check. Check hot route. Hot, hot. You go, young lady.
From the 39, Darnold. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
54.
From the 50, it's Darnold. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. 20! And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 36 yards on the play. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Bell. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. On the stop was Aaron Donald. They'll go again with Bell. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. 14 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Now the try here for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Here's Sam Ficken now for the Jet field goal. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Well, what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, LA. Todd Gurley, 68 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Aaron Donald. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Hey, Delta. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Right there. 54. Right there.
3rd and long. It's Darnold. And he's got a man, Demaryius Thomas. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Mike 54. Mike 54. You gonna get this ball?
And here we go on 4th. Darnold, he's going to let it fly. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Going big, going big. Everybody thought they know the click. Way too many when they know the shit. They was hating on the shit, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everybody thought they know the click. Way too many when they know the shit. They was hating on the shit, acting like they know me. Cause I'm love, time to bring the bass back. Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that don't make sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty waist in. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from Atlanta. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Mike 30, Mike 25. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Ryan. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler, Julio Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Down. Ready. 25. 21. That's the way.
Throwing now. Ryan on first down. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
The pass from Ryan complete to Freeman, and he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time,
and he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. After the sack on first down, Ryan, man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. Now they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, how are you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On second down, it's Freeman. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2 straight runs of 5 yards. 1st and 10.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball down. And he's got a star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. Goff now to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2, gone. And that one's complete to Gurley. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. On first down, it's gone. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
2 for 1. 2 for 1. Screen. 49. Check 49. Check 49. Check 31. Check 31. Slam.
On 2nd and 10, gone. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Complete to his tight end, Everett. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now Gurley, handoff left. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now a give running left for Gurley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Check 13. Check 13.
They'll try the air now with Gone. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. From 6 yards away, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
So oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover it, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Check nickel.
They'll toss it to Smith. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down, Ryan, and he will find Ridley. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now a dump off here complete, and he gets it down to the 32.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line. Ryan now nearly perfect, 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, as the first half is winding down, and the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go, tonight. 180. Let's get off the field.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. A final shot before break here. Gone. Eluding the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And Gurley here, fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And the Falcons grab it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
21. Hey, take that.
From the 29, Ryan caught by Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. This is Freeman on first and 10. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. On second and 9, Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Ryan to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So with fourth down looming, Dan Quinn sends out his field goal unit. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we would have figured that one to be 3 points in the bank, but this game, can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction, but he seemed to put a little too much on it, and from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL kicker.
Here's gone, and that'll be incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Goff now looks to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A gain of 22. On first down, gone. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Throwing on third. Gone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready, blue 80, Mike 25. And let's pin the mirrors back and go.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Greg Zuerlein, the Rams kicker, approaches, kicks it off, and here we go from Los Angeles. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Here we go. 180. 54. Mike 54. And watch the line.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down.
180. 54. Touchdown. 20. No. Check 99. Check 99. Check 50. Check 50.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. From the 50, Newton. caught. It's Jarius Wright. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 37.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards and a Panther first down. On 1st and 10, Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 27 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Back to throw. Goff. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down. Gone. They got a man. It's Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And some room to run now. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a first down for the Rams here on a pickup of 18. Gurley again here on 1st down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Goff. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Check three. Watch the eye. Switch.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. On 2nd and 7, Goff to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ross Cockrell. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that this...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Goff finding Cooks on a big play. 52 yards. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Goff, incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Goff. And he's into the clear. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah,
and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, LA. Brandon Cooks, 81 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And that is how you retaliate after getting scored on one play. Big pass downfield, and you hit the end zone.
Almost feels like 2 boxers just throwing haymakers at each other, doesn't it? One connects with a big one, the other comes right back. Okay, I'll show you. And they attacked right back on the first play of the drive and hit them big. Come on, man, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they sequence things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in. Here's nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Newton. He's going to look deep for more, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
Think you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Goff is going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. And Woods has it complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the red zone now, Goff. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Check.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. They'll fake the give. Now gone. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Tight down. Check 26, check 26. Switch. 22, check, cover. 22, check, cover. SOS. Say 8.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On first down, this is McCaffrey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 2nd down and 4. Newton, right's got it. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Now Newton, complete to right, and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.